Here we go. Monologue revisited. This is a tilty backwardsy log. So a year ago, roughly, almost exactly, and I know that because the bluebells are out and they were out last time. I was sat here with this bottle, which was brand new at the time, thinking that I probably it wouldn't last more than, I was just a bit interested then, wouldn't last more than a couple of days. I thought I might break it or probably lose it or something, and yet here it still is. So that has saved me probably about 250 plastic bottles. How amazing is that? What a fucking hero I am. Amazing. Water's getting a bit mouldy, mind, but hey, and warm. And I was also talking about these things. What are they made of? Some kind of plastic, I think. I've got the paparazzi here again. Hi! So I was full of lovely leaf mould. I was talking about these things just being abandoned once they've protected the little baby trees, because these trees have been here another year more than they were last year, and they're still here, untidy as an untidy thing. I didn't come back and clear any. Nobody else has either by the look of it. They're all still scattered around the woods for the deer to trip over. Haven't seen a deer yet today. It's Saturday the 2nd of May. I'm not very comfortable like that. Last time I was here as well, there were some cows back there. There are some lurking. I don't know if you can see, but they're a bit further away. They're not that inquisitive yet, but they may be later. So it's Saturday the 2nd of May. I know I was kind of beginning to forget the date in April, but you know, I know yesterday was the 1st of May, so by logicness, today is the 2nd. And I know it's a Saturday because somebody told me yesterday was Friday. Oh, it's so weird. So it's like nearly 7 weeks since I played a gig, having been gigging 4, 5, 6, sometimes even 7 times a week for nearly 20 years. I'm having a bit of a rest, and I'm really enjoying it. I'm still relatively COVID free, which is nice. It's a bit of a worry, but unless I pick it up while I'm doing the weekly shop, I'm pretty safe from it. Pretty. Watch this space. So that's good. I've had a rest, and yet the age in my bones is really... I thought it was because I was humping all my gear around every night, but actually it's just because I'm screwed. My knee's screwed, my back's screwed, my pelvis is wrong, everything's rubbish. So yeah, it is. Just don't get old, folks. Do something about it. Stay young. So I'm feeling further and further removed from the reality. It's almost like now, if I put the news on or read something online or whatever, it's almost like now it's some kind of movie that I'm watching or some kind of alternate reality. It's not my reality, and I feel kind of bad about that. No, I feel, it's horrible. It's horrible, yet I'm not involved in it. And I don't know what to do with myself on that. It's kind of odd. And the more time that's going by, the more pointless I'm feeling. Because you do things in life mostly to earn a living. And that surviving through earning a living takes on enough of your brain space to pretty much absorb you, so that you don't have time for the little gaps when your mind starts wandering. You don't have time, well, I don't anyway, to sort of question your existence and what you're doing and all of that. And questioning my existence, I don't mean in a religious sense, because I just mean, what is the point of me? Not why am I here? I know why I'm here. And not the purpose. I don't have a purpose. It's just I'm here because my parents got together one day or night. I don't know. They never told me. They got together, and there I was. So it's just questioning, what's the point of me? I've got all this time for sort of indulging in my hobbies now, mostly writing songs. And after a while, you sort of think, well, why am I doing this? Why have I got all this time? Why? I don't, oh, somebody's shooting stuff away. So the pointlessness of existence is you hear those bangs? Can you hear that thunder? So yeah, I guess in the olden days, in the man cave. Oh no, I was gonna be sexist then, but I'm not allowed to be sexist. Sorry. In those days, your purpose was quite clear. You went out, you caught a mammoth or something, you dragged it back over your shoulder, you stuck it on the fire, your family ate it, and then the next day you went out and, well, you wouldn't need to catch another mammoth because that would be enough to eat for a few days, but that would be your purpose. And I think when one is working normally, your purpose is there. It's obvious. You have to do these things, and everything else, it's just like, take a breath, have a meal, watch a bit of TV, something, but then you're back to purpose again. And now, all of a sudden, purpose is gone. And right now, even if I wanted to, I can't go out and earn money or do anything. And it's kind of weird. I don't even have to, because the government are sending me just about enough money to survive on, to pay my rent and to exist. So all of a sudden, there's this time to wonder, what the fuck you doing here? What can I do? I know what I can do. I can stand in woods and talk shit. That's what I can do. Yeah, so whoever's watching this in the future, this is where things got a bit mushy. And I think taking away the sort of deadlines and the urgency of regular life, leave me at any rate feeling a little bit weird. It's like, well, if I'm working on a song, if I've I had a client in my studio, for example, if I'm working on a song and they need to have it ready by the 15th of May, then it'll be ready by the 15th of May. Now I'm working on something. For me, I've got a few songs that I'm kind of I'm struggling with and not quite getting it right and whatever. Doesn't matter. I can just put it to one side, and almost that takes away the urgency isn't there, the deadline isn't there, and therefore the sort of grit and determination disappears gradually. I don't even have the need to survive. I don't have to go out and catch myself a mammoth, a metaphorical mammoth. I don't have to do that. So it leaves me feeling a little bit lost. So maybe I need to write that song. Maybe that's the next piece of lyrical wonderment that I come up with, is to just write a song about finding this all a bit fucking strange, actually. Yeah. It's an odd time, people of the future. It's a very odd time. I've been enjoying it. I'm going to continue to enjoy it. But I'm just feeling a bit like a piece of plastic floating in the ocean. There you go. Tomorrow, going to be a bit positive. See, these have done their job now, haven't they? Whoa! I'm actually falling over. They've done their job. Somebody come and take him away.
Monologue on a log. 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 Monologue on a log.